Live very soon. Just tell me how many of you are here because we are going to start, guys. What's up, everyone? First of all, thank you for taking out your amazing time for this live. I am really thankful to you guys because I promise you one thing on this live. This is not going to be another random live where I am going to give you a generic marketing tips that could Google in 5 minutes. No, today I am going to show you how I think, now what button to click, not the latest meta hack, not another winning creative. No, I'm going to show you the mental models we use behind the scenes to generate qualified appointments for agency owners, coaches, high ticket service providers, SaaS business owners. Because here is what I have learned after managing over $50 million in meta ads for the last 12 years of my entire career. So, marketing is not just complicated, people make it complicated, which I'm seeing right now, to be honest. But yes, there are so many legends in the industry. I cannot compete with them. Neither I want to because I know my shit. Result speaks everything. Okay, so most businesses don't have a advertising problem; they have a thinking problem, and today I'm going to prove it 110%. So if you are here, guys, on this particular live, drop your niche in the comments, whether you are an agency, coach, consultant, service business owner, SaaS business owner, anyone. I want to know who is in the room right now so we can get the thing started with amazing stuff, bro. Because I am going to make a promise, as I said, for the next 30 to 40 minutes. You just forget every single thing that you have been told about the meta ads. Forget the CPL, forget CTR, forget audience hacks, forget the latest AI creative trick, and even Andromeda, because none of those are the reason your business is not scaling. After managing $50 million in meta ads or track record with all track, I have realized something. Meta ads is probably the easiest part of the entire client acquisition system. The hardest part is everything that happens after someone clicks your ads. Post click, I'm talking about. Okay, because nobody talks about this. Not because it's difficult, because this is where businesses actually make money. And today I am going to open the entire playbook. This is not the theory. This is exactly how I think when I build client acquisition system for agency owners, coaches, and high ticket service providers, and even SaaS business owners as well. Some of what I am shared today is the same thinking people normally charge thousands of dollars to learn. So I would recommend you guys grab a notebook because this is not a motivational life. I don't prefer to do that, to be honest. This is a business opportunity you will be having, that how you can maintain your entire operating system. How many of you are excited? I just want to know that how many of you are excited as I'm covering up so many things, but that's specifically for the lead quality. Whether you are not getting leads, and if you are getting leads, if they are converting, if show up rate are very less, people are not coming on the call, if this something happening with you, this is the live is for you. This is the live is for you. Okay, so before I move forward, I really want to know, guys, that how many of you are over here. Just say in the comment section or in the DM as well. That's not an issue with me, to be honest. I just want to know because this is the agenda of this particular live which we are having today. As this is specifically for people who are struggling with lead issue. No matter whether you are in any niche, whether you are into agency niche, whether you're into roofing niche, HVAC, solar, real estate, anything, any business that relies on leads. If they are saying that leads are the main source for their car as a petrol, then this is a must have live for you guys. Okay, because I am going to start in next 30 seconds, because people are very interested in this thing. This is the common message I get every single day, that Gaurav, we are seeing you are bombarding with amazing results. Why we are not getting? Gaurav, I saw you have been doing this thing. What angle you have been using? How you are nurturing the leads? These are the questions I've been getting. Gaurav, we are not getting leads. We have changed the entire funnel. We have changed the entire media buyers. They didn't work. We even changed the entire business as well. One of my client mentioned me before we onboarded him. This is what he told me. Okay. So if all those questions that you are hearing right now, if you think one of them resonates you, then this live is for you, because you will gonna love this live. You will gonna love this live 110%. Okay, guys. So we are going to start. Okay, you got it. People are saying that they are on the way. Okay, bro. No worries. We are waiting. We are waiting for you. Okay. Okay, John. Hmm. John is DMing me. Nobody, bro. Okay, go ahead. So, guys, before we move forward, I really want to know one thing, that what's going on in your mind, what exactly been happening with you. This is the main goal of this particular live, because what I have seen, that there are not tons of problems personally. Okay, guys, there are those six core problems which I would share with you today, that potentially happening with every single business owners, especially those business owners who are relying on leads. If leads are not coming, their business will get dried next day. Okay, because those are the main one, because every business are leaking money from meta ads is leaking it through one or more of those 6 points which I'm going to cover on this specific live. And I can bet you, if you will gonna fix all those six, scaling becomes predictable 110%. The number one leak that is in my mind, and even though I have mentioned over there, is your leads are not low quality. Your filter is the main concern. This is the first thing almost everyone gets wrong. People tell me, Gaurav, Facebook is sending me bad leads, bad leads I'm getting right now. Really? Just tell me that thing. This is what is happening. I have been getting these kind of messages every single day. So let's think about it. If you stood outside a shopping mall and shouted, anyone interested in this thing? Who would stop? Everyone. Now imagine you stood outside a Lamborghini dealership and said, I am looking for people planning to buy a Lamborghini in next 1 week. You notice what I said? I'm repeating the same thing. I'm only looking for people who are planning to buy a Lamborghini in the next 1 week. Notice what will happen. Fewer people, higher intent, better conversation, because Meta does not decide who your customer is. Your marketing does. Your offer filter every single thing, even though your copy filters, your creatives filters, your landing page even filters, your questions filters. If you are attracting everyone, glad to say you have built a marketing system that qualifies nobody, and you are bleeding your money. One sentence I want you to remember, that I always says in my private mastermind as well: the quality of your lead is simply a reflection of the quality of your filtering. This is what I always says in my private mastermind, where I do my one-on-one coaching for our clients. Hope you got the idea what I said in this leak number one, while comparing with that Lamborghini to generic stuff. Interested in this? Everyone responded. Lamborghini, only few people we are going to entertain this week. There is a massive difference. There is a massive difference. Okay, guys, hope you got the idea. And the second leak, which I would say, cost per lead is too high, Gaurav. I can't scale profitably. I know many of you follow me because you have seen our results. I know that. And you have seen us generate leads at ridiculously low cost across multiple industries. You already know about that. And I really appreciate you guys that you are showing your love over me. That's why I'm getting successful because of you guys. Otherwise, I am nothing. I'm only become successful because of you guys and your support. Okay, and yes, I absolutely believe reducing your cost per lead as well. Reason being because I can generate the same quality lead for $15 instead of 40 bucks. I do. Why I would ever choose to pay 40 bucks? That's just better economics. But here is where almost everyone gets it wrong. They become obsessed with lowering CPL even if it destroyed everything else. Let me explain you in a more better way so get a better understanding. Imagine I tell Meta, get me the cheapest lead possible. Meta is incredibly smart and it will do exactly what you asked, depending on how you framed your offer. It will find people who are the easiest to convert into a lead, not necessarily the easiest to convert into a potential customer. There is a massive difference because Facebook optimizes the event you ask it to optimize for. If you are gonna optimize only for the cheap leads, you will usually get more cheap leads 110%. But if you build your system to attract qualified buyers, you will get fewer wasted conversations, better appointments, and stronger closing rates. This will you will be getting. That's why we never look at CPL in isolation. We look at in the context. Because here is the question we ask every single client: did we lower your CPL while maintaining or improving the lead quality? We ask them. If the answer is yes, now we have created leverage. If we reduce CPL and maintain the quality, then you can spend more. Then you can scale faster and outbid your competitors and grow profitably. But that's the real game. Not cheap leads, cheap. I'm talking about the qualified leads. There is a massive difference of millions of dollars between of those two ideas which I shared with you. Because I want everyone to write this down. There are few stages which I am going to cover that comes under the lead journey that will help you your business to survive for the next 50 years. I'm saying it because I mean it. Because the moment I will gonna share those stages with you, those four stages with you, you will blow up 110%. That's the reason I'm telling you just write down all those things because those are your fundamentals. If your fundamentals are not clear, you will hanging with no show up, no closing, just lead or no lead or highest cost per lead. This will gonna happen with you guys. I'm not making you demotivated. No, that's not the goal of this live. The agenda of this live, so you get a better understanding that how you can get more better stuff for your own business because I really want you to be more successful in your business because you guys are running your own family. Okay, the first stage I say lead, then your conversation, then your appointment, then customer. Got the idea what I said? Lead, then conversation, then appointment, then customer. That strategy I'm talking about. Because most marketers says, hey, we got lead. We optimize the entire journey. Because a $20 lead that becomes a customer is infinitely more valuable than a $5 lead that never answer the phone. This is what I say from my brain. Because our job is not just to lower down the acquisition cost, our job is to improve the economics of the entire customer acquisition system. When you do that, lower CPL becomes an accelerator, not a vanity metric, which I would say. Hope you get the idea what I'm trying to convey over there. That why I am speaking too much loud over there with the entire motivation for you guys. So if you are hearing me on this live, Whether you listen that live leak one, or whether you're listening this leak two, you already got the idea what Gaurav is talking about. Just drop a fire over there in the comment section, because if you're not gonna drop a fire, I will get demotivated. Why? Because I'm having tons of things going on in my life as well. We are scaling up the businesses. Why I am coming on the live over here? Reason being, I really loved you guys. Otherwise, there are tons of things are going in your life as well. There are tons of things are going in my life as well. We are scaling up the businesses because there are those people in my connections as well, in my friend list, and even though our subscribers and followers who don't have money, they ask us that Gaurav, please help us out. But because our pricing, they say that we are not at that stage to afford you. I do understand, because that's my 12 years of experience which I'm going to put in front of you guys. Okay, so that's the reason I am doing this live for you guys, so you get a better understanding what we are using over there. Apply all those things in yours, get some results, then come to me. Gaurav, after applying all those things that you taught in your life, we are now doing around 10,000, or let's say $8,000 a month. Now we want your service. Now we want your service, because you literally helped us. This is how this is not just a free stuff which I'm sharing with you, to be honest. This is just a help which I'm trying to do for our community. Okay, the way I said, those people need us. Okay, another leak is your leak number 3, where leads are coming, where leads are coming in, but they are not the high ticket type. This is what is happening. And I am going to say something that's probably going to offend a lot of marketers over here who are watching my live, because high ticket buyers don't click ads because they need you. They click because they recognize themselves in your messaging through your creatives and your ads copies. There is a massive difference. Most businesses think I need better targeting. No, you need better identity matching. Let me explain it in a more better way. Imagine I'm going to run two ads. Number one ad, let's say we help businesses generate more leads. Just tell me who clicks. Everyone, the startup, the broke entrepreneur, the freelancer, the guy with no budget, the person who has been in the business for 3 weeks or 4 weeks, or who has just started. That's fucking great. You generated a lead. Perfect. Now let's transition into another ad. What we are going to say over there is something like that. If you're already spending $10,000 per month on meta ads, but your booked appointment rate is under 20%, you are leaking revenue every single day. So, ladies and gents, see what just happened over there. What I said, two examples I gave you. In the number one ad, I told about generic. We help businesses generate more leads. Everyone will gonna click that. The guy, even though who have no buying potential, he will gonna click that. So you don't want those people for your business, correct? Compared to that ad which I gave a reference to you guys, that if you are spending $10,000 plus every single month on meta, but your booked appointment rate is less than 20%, and you are leaking revenue every single day, this is gonna click in the mind of the customer. Reason being, you filter the data right now. That guy, everyone, the guy who's spending, second ad, the guy who's spending more than $10,000, he has the potential to buy your service. I'm just doing it for the reference of the agency owners. Okay, got the idea what I'm trying to convey? Because right now majority of the people who are over there are agency owners as well, and they are having this issue, and same issue coaches have right now. Okay, service business owners have the same concern, but in that scenario they have to change the value of their offer. Let's say if you are into roofing space, you are saying we install your roofing in next 3 weeks with better pricing. No one will gonna take that offer. Instead of that, you can say $0 down, 0% interest, no payments for the next 24 months. We will install your roof in the next 1 to 2 days. 50 years plus warranty, Jeff certified. Have you noticed the difference? So the homeowner who is watching your ad, he will gonna click you. Reason being, he do not have to pay a single penny out of his pocket. As you mentioned, $0 down. He don't have a burden of paying more interest, 0% interest. He don't have a burden for the next 24 months as well, because there is no payment and 50 years of warranty, and he will get an amazing roof over there. This is how you have to craft the offer for your clients. Make sense, guys? Because here you notice where I mentioned these offers for the agency owners, coaches, and service providers. I didn't change the targeting. I just changed the identity of the person who feels spoken to. Hope you get the idea. Because Facebook didn't find a better audience, the wrong audience excluded themselves. The moment they will gonna see $10,000 only, people will gonna say Tata, bye bye. We don't have that money to afford you. Make sense, guys? So that's the real game in high ticket space right now, because premium clients don't respond to promises. This is what I would recommend you. Highly, highly recommended. They respond to precision. The more specific your marketing becomes, the more expensive your customers become. That's why I always tell to my private clients, the most, the biggest problem you are going to solve, the more money you are going to make. Hope it clicked your mind, guys. Because specificity is the price of premium positioning. Journalists attack browsers. Journalists really attract browsers. Again, example I can give you for this particular stuff which I said, specificity and journalist, doctor and chiropractor. A general doctor will gonna charge $40 or $50 per visit, where a chiropractor will gonna charge at least $150 to $180 for first sitting. That's the core difference, because specialist attracts buyers. Now here is where almost everyone gets this wrong. I have, you can say, clicked too many examples for you guys that was coming in my mind. There are tons of things in my mind, but I gave you the example so you can just see how you can refine your offer, how you can tweak the thing, so you get a best audience in front of you. Because most people think premium positioning means using fancy words. Not at all. I am not saying that, guys. No, 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 no. Premium positioning means making someone think this person understand my exact situation better than I do. The second that happens, that's the reason you are on the live sessions right now. That's the reason you guys are on the live session right now. Hope you get the idea what Gaurav is saying. Because price becomes a secondary conversation. Reason being, because certainty always beats discount. People don't pay premium prices because you are expensive. They pay premium prices because you reduce uncertainty. That's why high ticket marketing is not about making bigger promises. It's about making people feel understand before they have even spoken to you guys. I want everyone watching this live to write down this specific thing. The market does not buy based on how valuable your service is. The market buys based on how accurately you describe their problem through your creatives, your ad copy, and landing page. The person who describe their problem the best you can do is automatically perceived as the expert and capable of solving it, and more money you will gonna make it. That's why some businesses charge $500 and other charge $50,000 for solving the same exact problem. Then reveal something practical. So here is an exercise we do before writing a single ad. Okay, make sense what I'm saying you right now. Just reveal something practical. So the exercise we are going to do something like that. We don't ask what do we sell. We ask, does our dream client already believe at 2 a.m. when they can't sleep? Their problem I'm talking about. Okay. At 2 a.m. when he's sleeping, what's going on in his mind? He's not able to sleep. What's going on in their mind? You need to figure out that thing. You can take the leverage of answerthepublic.com, Claude, Gemini, tons of things out there over there. Okay. Are they thinking I need more leads to sustain this business? No. They are thinking I am spending money every single day and my sales team keep blaming me lead quality. Sir, leads are not responding. We are just following up. They are not responding. Or why are my competitor closing the deals with the same traffic I am getting right now? Think about it for a second. Just think about it for a second right now. I am stopping here. Just think about this thing which I told you. You get a better understanding. Or if I double my ad spend tomorrow, will I make more money or just lose money faster? Those are the buying thoughts that comes under the buying journey. Literally it comes because if your ad enters the conversation already happening in their head, you have already won half the sales before they even click. This is the difference between content and a master class I'm talking about. Just an example for the coaches. Okay, because you are not giving advice, you are giving people a framework they can never unsee. Those things I'm talking about. Okay, every section of your ad should contain at least one line where the audience think one thing is your, I have never looked at it that way before. Something like that. That would make people remember you, quote you, and buy from you. Guys, let me know how many of you are loving this, what I'm sharing with you over there. Otherwise, I will be keep speaking for you. I have no issue. But at the end of the day, I really want to know how many of you are taking the leverage of what I am saying over here. Because it doesn't make any sense that I am just speaking over here and you are not taking the leverage of this call. It's a complete shit for me that I am not able to educate you guys. So you have to apply all those things. That's the biggest stuff I want for you guys. To be honest, this is what I want. Otherwise, there is no benefit of doing these lives, which I'm doing right now. Make sense, guys? What I'm saying you over there. So you get a better understanding what Gaurav is saying. Let me know how many of you are loving over there because we have covered three leagues in a very depth. No one is covering. No one over here will gonna give you the cap of this pen for free. No one will gonna give you the cap of this pen for free. You just take the leverage of this live because I love you guys. Okay. So the leak number four, which I'm going to reveal, the first 5 minutes decides everything. This is probably the biggest revenue leak I have ever seen in my entire career. Let's say someone submits a lead form. Just see what I'm saying you right now. What happens? Nothing. Maybe someone calls in 3 hours, maybe tomorrow morning, maybe Monday. Meanwhile, that prospect has already seen 20 other ads, spoken to three or four competitors, let's say, and literally forgotten your name because we are in a fast living space. People literally forgot the name, they don't even remember the brands. How you will want to sustain in that business when your leads coming in? You are calling after 30 minutes, your sales team are calling them after 1 hour, 15 minutes. That doesn't make any sense, especially in the era of AI. They remember momentum, how speed you are picking up. Momentum dies the second your follow up stops. That's why speed is not customer service, speed is conversion right now, which I am personally thinking because we don't wait for sales rep. I cannot wait for sales rep. The system need to move fast. whether it's your SMS, email, AI voice, which we are using right now, instant confirmation, appointment booking, reminder sequences, value emails, retargeting. Every minute has a purpose over there. The moment he has filled his information in your lead form, every single minute has a purpose, because every touch point has a job. The prospect should never feel abandoned in the lead journey. Makes sense, guys, what I'm saying you? The moment they came into your reach, they gave their number because they were interested in your service. I don't even know how fast is your sales rep. I don't even know whether you are using the funnels in the backend or not. I don't even know whether you're using those automated SMS, email, all those things which I shared with you. How quickly you are adapting. If you are not having those things in your existing business right now, I am going to salute you guys, because you are going to burn tons of thousands of dollars, 110%. This is what will gonna happen with you, because you are not taking the leverage of speed with the help of AI. You need to be more smart over here. Okay. Another league, we are at league 5, correct? No shows on booked calls. I am going to say something that most agency owners, service providers, coaches, and SaaS business owners completely misunderstand. A booked call is not a result, it's just a permission to continue the sales process. That's why I never celebrate booked appointments. I always say completed conversations. The way I told you in those stages, lead and your sales. Remember what we talked about in our leak number 2? Watch the entire live or comment that what we are missing over there. Okay, because that's where the exact revenue is made at the end of the day, where people made millions of dollars at the end of the day. Now think about this: someone who booked a call with you today, their appointment is tomorrow afternoon. What happens between those two moments? The moment he booked today, tomorrow, tomorrow he will be on the call. There is a bridge between two of them. Today, when he booked, tomorrow, when he will be on the call, there's a bridge. But for most businesses, nothing. Maybe a calendar invite, maybe a reminder email an hour before the call. This is what you are doing right now. And then they wonder, why didn't they show up? Gaurav, why my show up rate is not coming? Why people are not coming on the call? Here is what I want you to understand properly, because people don't randomly buy things from you guys. Okay, they will not gonna buy right off the bat. I'm not talking about the era of your 2020. We are in 2026. People don't randomly become no show ups. To be honest, they slowly lose certainty. They get busy. We are in the fast moving world. They see your competitors, something more urgent comes up, and the excitement they had when they booked the call slowly disappears, something like that. That's why I believe most businesses are solving the wrong problem. They think they need better reminders. Okay, that's not the thing. They need better commitment. Inside our agency, we don't build reminder sequences, we build commitment sequences. Every SMS, email, AI voice call, your every WhatsApp message has one purpose. I am repeating the same thing. Every SMS, every email, every AI voice call, every WhatsApp message has one purpose: increase certainty, build anticipation, reinforce the value of the conversation. Don't just remind them that the call is tomorrow. Remind them why they booked the call in the first place. Maybe send them a quick video. People who are seeing this live, especially my clients who are getting training under my wings, who are watching this live, whom ads I've been managing right now in terms of their entire funnel and the ads, they can relate the same thing. What they are seeing in the results they are getting right now with us, same thing I am revealing on this live. I am repeating this thing. This is what they will gonna see on this live, that Gaurav, you are charging us and you are sharing the same thing with the community. Okay, but I love you guys. Okay, maybe share a relevant client result. Maybe tell them there are three things you will help them uncover during the call. Every touch point should make them think I cannot afford to miss this conversation. Any education stuff you can say over there, that five logical reason that will hit your entire conversion rate, that you should know. That kind of email, not just salesy stuff. So client will gonna prepare his mind that this guy literally sharing all those things for free in the email, in the SMS, all those things. Even though any VSL you should send over there, that I recorded a 10-minute video where I shared the entire hacks that how you can blow up your entire conversion rate. And I really want you to see before you come up on the call, because I really want to you be successful. Something like that. So the guy who watched that video, he saw that, and you even position yourself from here to here, from your educational stuff, that you are the expert. Remember the example I gave you of that specialist of chiropractor compared to the general doctor. This is how it will gonna help you, because I would highly recommend you guys write down these things which I'm sharing with you. Every no show up rate, every no show up rate starts long before the appointment. It starts the moment your communication stops. The businesses with the highest show up rate does not generate more leads, they create more commitment between the booking and the conversation. Okay, and when you increase commitment, show up rates improve, sales conversation improve, close rate improve, without spending another single dollar on your ads. Make sense what I said? That's how you make the same lead worth more. Hope you got the idea what I covered over there in this leak 5. You potentially got the idea. Okay, and another last leak which I am going to share with you, that will change the entire game. That will change the entire game, guys. Okay, if you are seeing me right now, if you have watched the entire thing, leak number 1, leak number 2, leak number 3, leak number 4, leak number 5, Biagio is saying amazing information. How much do you love me, bro? I love you too much. Okay, bro. That's the greatest thing that you are on the live right now. Biagio, you can ask me any single question that you have in your mind regarding the lead quality issue if you are having with your business. Okay, you can ask me, or any of you guys who are watching me on this live, you can ask me. That's not an issue with me, because at the end of the day, I need to make sure that I am answering every single question that you guys are having right now on this live, so you can take the leverage of every single thing. Before I move forward with leak number 6, which is very 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 important for you, and you haven't listened about that on any YouTube video, that's my promise. Okay. So what I'm telling you over there is, regarding the leak number 6, your CRM is not a software. To be honest, it's your salesperson that never sleep. This is where most businesses lose 6 and 7 figures every single year. Their CRM stores data. If you have great amount of data in your CRM, let's say 1000 people, 10,000 customers who bought from you in the past, but you are not taking the leverage of those data in your CRM, you are not running a business. You should be taking the leverage of your CRM, because if I talk about our CRM we use, even though our CRM we have been sharing with our clients, that creates conversation, big difference. Every lead should trigger a chain reaction: SMS, email, AI voice, task assignment, sales alert, internal notification, missed call text back, reactivation campaigns. Just see what I'm saying you right now. Review request, win back campaigns, long term nurture. These are the thing I'm talking about. This is how your CRM need to be look like. Because the CRM shouldn't be a database, guys. It should behave like your highest performing salesperson. The way I covered all those things, working 24 hours a day without ever forgetting to follow up. How many of you loved this? What I said that no one tells you, to be honest. Okay, how many of you have loved this? This is what I want to know. The quality leads for Biagio is saying I need to find really good quality leader, C-suite, excluding X leads. I have a HR consulting X talent risk agency aside from LinkedIn. It's my big following, but else is really hitting the jackpot for X leads. See, if you're running the ads over there, you need to transition your current messaging, because I don't even know what messaging you are sharing in your ads. The way I gave you the example for the agency owner, the coaches, those roofers, the example just I gave you. You need to first of all think about what is the problem you are going to solve, that people will gonna see. What is the problem you are going to solve, rather than going be blunt over there. We help everyone buy this thing, the way I told you for that mall stuff, compared to your Lamborghini. Okay, makes sense, guys, what I'm saying you. Hope, Piago, you also got the idea what I'm saying you over there. That's a big example I gave you. Okay, that's the main goal. If you still have any kind of confusion, but you need to tell me, even though after the live as well, you can DM me, that's not an issue. What is you are offering in your ad? That's the biggest thing I need to know. Okay, so guys, the one thing I really want to know, that almost 1 hour for now, we have covered 6 revenue leaks very deeply. Just think about it. We didn't talk about some secret meta ad hacks. We didn't talk about a hidden audience. We didn't even talk about some magic AI tool, because that was not the agenda of this particular live. What I want is you to build a predictable business that you can learn, you can say run for next 50 years, and make it for your journeys. You can say next generation business as well for your kids who will get grow up. The businesses that consistently wins are the ones that understand the entire customer acquisition system, not just the ads. If there is one thing I want you to take away from today's live, it's this. So stop asking that, Gaurav, how do I get more leads? Start asking, how do I make every lead worth more? Because when you improve lead quality, when you lower your cost per qualified lead, when you attract the right buyers, when you respond instantly, when you increase your show up rate, and when your follow up never dies before the opportunity comes in, you don't just improve your marketing, you completely change the entire economics of your business. Hope you get the idea what I'm saying you. Just tell me in the comment section that out of those 6 which I shared with you, those 6 leaks, do you think this is costing you the most money right now? Which one? Type the number in the comments, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, because I shared with you 6 leaks very deeply. Or tell me where you are stuck right now. I will personally read the comments and help as many of you as I can, the way we are helping Biagio in the comments, other people who are seeing this. And if your questions are already answered from this live, you can just shoot up the comment over there, and even you can say DM me as well that, Gaurav, my question has been answered. Okay, this is exactly why the clients we work with are able to scale consistently, it's not because we have access to some secret meta ads button. To be honest, this is what I can say. It's because we obsess over every stage of the customer journey, from the first click to the final sales. This is how I think, and this is how my team thinks. And this is exactly what happens behind the scenes, where we are managing campaigns for our client businesses who are doing 6 7 and 8 figure. You already know. And I wanted to share this because I genuinely want more business owners to stop wasting money on the same mistake I see every single week in countless groups. Because if today's session gave you enough idea, and let's say one single idea that can make you more profitable, then I would say this live was worth it. Okay, so let's make it more interactive. Drop your questions in the comments. Tell me what's happening in your business right now, whether it's lead quality, high CPL, no show up, follow up, CRM automation, or anything related to meta ads and client acquisition. Just ask me anything. I will answer them live right now. And one more thing before I wrap up, if there is a topic you want me to break down in the next live, something you have never seen explained properly, drop that too in the comment as well. That's not an issue with me. I will gonna make more stuff for you guys, and I will pick the most requested topic and build the next session around it. That's my promise. And I appreciate every single one of you being here, investing your time with me. I really appreciate. And hopefully today's live didn't just give you more information. Hopefully it gave you a completely different way of looking at your business. Okay, guys. So I really loved being training you all of them. Okay. I really loved. Biagu is saying I want to have a massive lead. I want to have a massive lead ad agency for executive leaders. I want to have a massive lead. You want massive lead, and I want to have a massive lead. Oh, or you can ask me later as well. That's not an issue with me. You can ask me anytime. I'm always here to help you out. And every single guy who is watching this live right now, and the moment it will gonna upload it, if you are watching that live at that time, you can comment over there and even DM me. Okay, guys. So thank you everyone. Okay, for being on this live, and I will gonna connect with you next week, same thing, with same energy, the way I always do. And we're gonna take you from there, guys. Have a nice day and take care. And